All right, you guys, in this video, I'm going to show you how to track Google Ads conversions with high-level chat widgets. Now, there are some prerequisites for this. You're going to need access to your client's Google Ads account. You're going to need your client's sub-account in HighLevel to be integrated with your agency's MCC account. You're going to need to have your client's Google Ads chat widget created, and I'll show you how to do that in this video. And then you're going to also have to have an automation created inside of HighLevel, inside of your client's HighLevel account. So let's go ahead and do all of these things in this video. And this is an updated video from one of my chat widget Google Ads conversion tracking videos in the past. It's now been this is the new update. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so let's go ahead and start off with Google Ads. In your client's Google Ads account, you're going to go to Goals, and then all the way at the top, you're going to see Create Conversion Action, okay? Now, in some Google Ads accounts, there's a new interface. If you guys want to be up to date with all the newest conversion tracking updates, make sure to check out our free Skool community. In there, there's a free course, and it shows you all about conversion tracking. It's always up to date, so make sure to check that out in the link below. So inside of Google Ads, this is the older interface. So you're going to go off with import. You're going to do CRMs, files, or other data sources. You're going to do track conversions from clicks, and then you're going to skip this step and set up a data source later. Then from here, what you're going to do is click on conversion goal, and you're going to click converted lead, and you're going to type in whatever you want to call it. In general, it would just be chat widget form submission. So this is an actual client's account, so I'm going to just do test chat widget. Then you're going to click add. Now from here, you're going to click settings right here, conversion action settings. Now you're going to check and make sure that this conversion action is a primary action, and then this is green. It is an account default goal. You always want to make sure that it is an account default goal and is a primary action used for bidding optimization. You have your conversion name here. Your value is going to be do not use a value. You're going to do 1, and then data driven, where you change that to last click as of right now, and then you're going to hit save, and then save and continue. Okay, and then you're going to hit done again. And then that is it for the Google Ads portion. Once you have that, let's move on to the next step. So once you've created your Google Ads conversion action, the next thing is to make sure your HighLevel account, whether it's yours or your client's, is integrated with that Google Ads account. You're going to go to settings and then integrations, and there's this big Google box right here. You're going to click on sign in with Google. If you're an agency or freelancer, you have an MCC account, you're going to sign in with that account, and then you're going to select your account ID. And then this other dropdown will appear that says AdWords Client Account ID. This account ID is found in your client's Google Ads account. It's a 10-digit number. Make sure you select it, and then you're all set right there. If this is your actual business, you would just sign in with Google, sign in with the same Google Ads account email that you used for Google Ads, and you'll be all set. Once that's all done, then we can go to chat widgets. So let's go over there. So now in your client's HighLevel account, you're going to go to sites and then chat widget. Now, if you don't have anything here, you're just going to click new. You're going to click on SMS/email chat. This is basically like a mini form submission, and you're going to click select. And then here, you're going to go ahead and brand and like customize this chat widget to your liking, to your client's branding. There's a bunch of styles and customizations you can do. All you really need is name, email, and phone number and message. So what you would want to do is go to chat window. You want to select name, phone, message, and then also email. Now, when you select this, just note that it is mandatory to have an email or a phone number, but you will not need to have both. So a client or somebody can fill this out, but only have to fill out one of them, phone or email, just FYI there. Once that's all set up, you're going to click save. You're going to give it a name like Google Ads Chat Widget. So now that we have our chat widget created, our client sub account is integrated with Google Ads, and our conversion action is created. Now what we can do is go to automation. So under automations, you're just going to click the blue button up here. It says create workflow, I believe, and then it's going to do create from scratch. Now here, you're going to be taken to this workflow builder. What you need to do is add a new trigger. Now the trigger is going to be customer replied. So if you just type in customer replied, it should show up. And what you're going to do from here is click add filter. You're going to do all the way, if you scroll down a little bit, it says reply channel. You're going to select chat widget. And then we're going to add one more filter. You're going to select and then scroll down, or no, the first one is called chat widget is. And this is where you're going to select whatever chat widget you created for Google Ads, whatever name you gave. We have a sprinkler repair one here, for example. And then let's say that's the one you created, right? You're going to click Save Trigger. Now, anytime somebody submits that chat widget, you're going to go ahead and get whatever actions you set up here. And what you want to do, obviously, if you're tracking conversions with Google Ads, is add that step. So you're going to click this plus button right here. You're going to type in Google Ad, right here, add to Google Ads. And now, since your client's sub account is integrated, you can find your list of conversion actions here. So we have all of these here. I believe we made one called Test Chat Widget, and you would just select that and then click Other, and then the conversion name pops up here. The reason I did that is it has to be spelled out exactly, and instead of spelling it out and getting the chance of a misspelling, you just click it and then click Other, and it's already spelled out there for you. And then that's all you do, and save action. So from there, we can kind of leave it as is. It's up to you and your agency or your business if you want to send an email to the client. If you wanted to do that, you would go and type in internal notification. You can select email, SMS, or an app notification. I'll have another video soon about app notifications, but all you do is click email. And then here you would put your agency's email, or I'm sorry, your agency's name, your agency email. To user type, you just do custom email and put your client's email there. Subject line, like you've got a new chat widget lead. And then here, this is where you have to customize it a little bit. Here you would put you've got a new lead, and then just enter. You asked for name, email, phone number, right? And then message. So how would you pass this information from the chat widget form submission along? You would go name, :space, this little tag icon, contact. Contact is the person who filled out the form, right? So you would click contact, then full name, and then whatever they typed in for their name will populate in this email. Now, same thing, : space, contact, email. Same thing here, : space, contact phone. And then for message, you would just type in message in the search bar, and I believe it's message body. And then here you've set up an email to get sent to your client or to yourself with all the information. If you want to send a text to yourself, you would just copy this. You would save action here and click save if all you wanted was an email. But this is just an example. So send internal notification. You would do SMS. Do a custom number here. You would put your client's actual number, and then you would paste this, and then they would get a text with the same information, save action, and then save the workflow. That is how you set that all up. Now, the last step is to add the chat widget to your actual landing page, right? So let me back out of here. Okay, so in your client's funnel, you would go to Sites, Funnels, click on whatever landing page funnel you have, go to Settings, and you'll land on this page. And then here you'll see this chat widget drop down. You would just select whatever chat widget you created, click Save, and then that chat widget would show up on your landing page. And then whenever somebody fills that out, and as long as you have that automation and the conversion action is there, you will start tracking conversions to your Google Ads campaign. So that is it for this video. If you guys have any questions, make sure to join our Skool community. And again, there's a course in there that shows you exactly all the up-to-date conversion tracking questions that you may have. And if you want us to check your conversion tracking, we can do that for you too. So I hope this video was helpful. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. Thanks for watching this video. Leave a like, subscribe, comment if you have any questions, and I'll see you guys in the next one.